because he doesn't actually have any means to produce grunts. He doesn't have a barracks, so he can't really go for like a traditional counter, which would be grunts, raider, spirit walker, and hence he wants to eat the spellbreakers, because otherwise he doesn't really have anything to kill the spellbreakers with. And that's something which Sky does a decent job of. I mean, it's like, I think at this stage the human army, because the TC and the Farseer are so high, at this stage Sky's army should consist mainly of spellbreakers, a few sorceresses, and like 2 priests or something. And if he had an army like that, then the chain wave wouldn't really do that much. Nice harass of the expansion. I mean, just basically go in, kill all the peasants, and TP out. And the 5 peasants on Goldmine are worth like 5 times 75. So that's 5 times 7, 350, 375. So that's actually a win-win situation for xiaot. And xiaot's expansion has been found out by Quillbeast, so I mean, you see like the bear running there, another Quillbeast running there, and then something else running there. It's like the water elemental running there. So that's the nice thing about the human summons, especially the Beastmaster summons, because they're quicker. I mean, the water elemental isn't very quick. Nice surround there, but I mean, he basically had the Archmage in a bad position, so. And right now, what is xiaot's goal? Xiaot has no expansion, and Sky still has an expansion. And xiaot doesn't have an army to fight. He only has the heroes, and the heroes are low on mana. So he really has to retreat and load up mana, and since he sort of thinks that Sky has had his expansion for a long time, which is kind of true, it's only 7,300 left, he knows he has kind of a disadvantage in the game. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna go for base racing. He has raiders, so like bases go down very quickly, and moreover he can research pillage and get some resources out of that, so that's pretty good. He's not actually rebuilding his peons at the northeast expansion, because it's basically worthless. I mean, you know, there's always going to be Quillbeasts coming there, and there's always going to be bears coming there, so it's kind of bad. Notice how he sent the direwolves up around the shop to go to the expansion instead of like sending them directly, because he sort of knew that Sky's army was very likely to be there, so that's why he did that. And yeah, just basically taking down buildings with the raiders and with pillage. And actually Sky does a pretty bad job. He could have used the spell on those 2 wolves. And he used the spell. Oh my god. He used the spell just as the wolves time out. And now it looks like, yeah. Now xiaot is gonna use his heroes to and raiders to do an amazing thing. I mean, it's like, look at Sky's army. Sky is at like 60 food and xiaot is at like 49 with like a lot of food in his base with the shamans, and he's just gonna take down the expo. And how did he take down the expo? Well, first of all, kill all the peons with chain wave, so that they can't repair, because he doesn't have enough raiders to ensnare them all, prevent them from repairing. And second of all, by placing his Farseer and his TC in between Sky's army and his raiders, so, because otherwise Sky could have gone in, like, focused the raiders and gotten the raiders killed, and hence he might have been able to force a TP before xiaot would have been able to kill the expansion. Also notice, I'm not sure, no, I didn't say this yet, but xiaot at level 5 didn't go for the Shadow Wolves, but instead he actually went for Chain Lightning, which is smart considering the fact that he wanted to have a very high chain wave to kill all the units. Oh my god, it's like 3 sorceresses just out of 1 chain wave. I mean, it's totally worth it. If actually Orc had a Brilliance Aura, this would be so imbalanced. Unfortunately, they don't. But yeah, it's like level 3 Chain Lightning it's just total ownage. And so actually no expansion for Sky and 1 expansion for xiaot. Not looking too bad. He messed up a few shamans. What is the reasoning behind that? Well, the reasoning behind that is that he wants to be able to take out the summons, and because the opponent's heroes are so high level, so shamans are the best dispel for summons, because the thing is that the summons take a lot of damage from them, like 400, and whereas the Spirit Walkers do a lot less. No, 600. Yeah, 600. No, not 600. I don't know. I think it's 400, but I'm not entirely sure. So they take out summons a lot quicker, and actually Sky has 1 sorceress left, so if xiaot manages to kill that sorceress, then he's out in the clear. Because the Spellbreakers, well, they're kind of annoying, but they can't really kill you because they're not faster than heroes, and because they don't do more damage. I mean, and you can't surround, surround something with that, or do something else. I mean, it's it's very hard to actually use them for anything else than just attack, move, or try surround when the other guy is badly positioned. So the Spellbreakers are not really such a big problem now because, well, moreover, with the Shadow Wolves you can take them out. There's no priests left, and because the priests can dispel them. But so yeah. Those aren't the problem. The lone sorceress is really one of the bigger problems. So he has to do something against that, and maybe the mercs, the forest troll berserkers, because they do quite a lot of damage. So, and here, nice dispel by Sky, just in time to get the Spellbreaker. So. In the end, it's if xiaot had had a barracks and he would have been able to produce grunts at this stage, he would have been in a much better shape, because he would have been able to do an effective counter against the berserkers and against the spellbreakers. And oh yeah, see there? It's what is xiaot going for? He was totally going for the sorceress, but Sky preventively did some dispels in that area, so he couldn't get a sorceress. But that's something to remember. It's at the end of the game, when the mines have run out, it's the first thing you have to try and kill is the sorceresses of the opponent. So xiaot gets a TP from the shop. Very important, because he's gonna try and take out the main hall of Sky, and sorry. And yeah, if Sky comes in, slows him,